Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Easy Career Growth. On this channel, we try to make things easier for you to figure out how to progress in your career. Today's topic is, are you overwhelmed at work? Does everything just feel like it's imploding on you? You ever find yourself drowning in a task, wondering if this work is unmanageable? Well, in this video, we're going to uncover some key things that you might be doing that screams that you're being overworked. Let's jump right in. Hey, before we jump into this video, I wanted to say using a business coach can be a game changer. Coach can help you define your goals, pick your strategy, and also stay aligned and stay focused throughout your journey. I've been doing this for over 24 years, and I can help guide you through some of the many obstacles that you might face inside and outside of the working environment. So if you're committed to your career growth, I'd love to invite you to a no obligation, no pressure, free, complimentary session with me. Hit this link below that takes you to my website where you can set up your session. And let's get back into the video. Thank you. Do you ever feel like your to-do list is never done? Does it feel like your inbox is just imploding, stressed out by just opening up your email and taking a look? Do you feel that sometimes? I think everybody feels some of that. That's one of the signs of being overworked. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 key signs of things that you can look at that are indicators that you're being overworked. I'm also going to give you 5 key things to do to avoid being overlooked. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's jump right in. Do you ever feel yourself drowning in a task and getting to a situation where you just feel like you're overwhelmed, like you can actually feel the weight of the job on your chest? Do you feel some anxiety when you walk into the building in the morning? Do you feel some anxiety knowing that your boss is going to give you something else to do and you haven't got the last 10 things that your boss asked you to do? Well, here's some key signs that you're overloaded. One of the key things is feeling stressed. You feel anxiety. You feel overloaded. You feel overwhelmed. And you get anxiety even before you go into the meeting because you know that you're underhand, you're understaffed, and some of these things are going to be dropped into your plate. Automatically, sometimes just pull back. Just pull back because you're stressed out. So you can't manage all the things that you used to do because your body's overwhelmed. Your body's constantly thinking things. You're trying to regurgitate things. You're trying to look at this task, but your mind's over it in another task. So that causes your productivity to reduce to a point where you're not as productive as you used to be. You used to be able to go boom, 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 boom. But now you're tired all the time. That's the key thing, that you're overwhelmed. When you see your productivity go down, that's a key sign. Physical signs, okay? Physical signs. You got headaches. You got backaches. Your arm hurts. You got chest pains. Obviously, if there's something serious, you need to seek medical help. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you, if you're stressed out, you're getting chest pains and headaches and you're fatigued, you can't sleep at night, hey, that's a sign that you overworked, you're overstressed, and you need to do something about that, right? You really need to do something about that. It's very, very important. When you're overworked, when you're overwhelmed, you start to neglect your social life. You start to neglect your family. You start to neglect your friends. You start to neglect your hobbies. You need to have some time, some personal time to do some of these other things. That reduces your overall stress. But if you're overwhelmed in tasks, and you're working Saturdays, and you're working Sundays, and you're working 16 hours a day, that's a key sign that you overwork, because then you start to prioritize work over everything else. And I know some people out there, workaholics, they're trying to climb the corporate ladder, they're trying to be successful. I get it, you get a task at hand, but you have to always pull back, take care of yourself, get your exercise in, make sure you're eating properly. All those things will, I said again, all those things will impact your career. If you don't have any type of work-life balance, it will impact your total health and productivity. So now I'm going to give you some key things to do to avoid being overwhelmed at work. Some key things, 5 key things. Here we go. Hey, this one stands off the page, guys. You already know this. Being organized. Being organized. Having a plan. Having a schedule, Prioritize what you do. Make sure you get the most critical things first. If you don't have a plan and you're coming into work and you're jumping all over the place because you're not focused, then that's going to impact you being overwhelmed, no matter how many things. It could be 1 thing, could be 3 things. If you don't have a plan and you got a bunch of other activities interacting with you, like people constantly coming in, interacting with you, disturbing you, breaking your focus, your phone's constantly going off, hey, those things you cut out so you can be more aligned with what you need to do at work. Number 2, set some clear communication boundaries, okay? So if you get home if you do conference calls in the evening, I always had where like 9 o'clock was my cutoff point. I'm good for conference calls, 6, 7, 8, 9. But after 9, if the call starts at 9, it goes 9 to 10. Okay, that you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you got conference calls that are starting at 11 o'clock at night and they're going on to 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm not saying you don't do those. That's if it's a one-off, it's a quarterly call or a semi-annual call that you got to do. That's okay. But if it's every week, every couple of days, you're up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get your work done. That's a sign, and you need to set some boundaries there because that will impact your sleep. Clearly, if you're not getting enough sleep, that will 100% affect your productivity, and your productivity goes down. It impacts you being able to get your task done. Key things, set some boundaries. What time do you go to work? If you can allocate a half an hour or an hour for dinner, block that out. If you can allocate 45 minutes to go exercise or meditate, block that out. You need to get some personal time to keep from being overwhelmed. Next one, learn to delegate. You have some staff, you have someone, a colleague, you have a co-worker. Hey, ask them to help out with some of the tasks. Maybe you can go to your manager and say, hey, look, I got 10 tasks. I need some help. I won't be able to get all these things done by the deadline because I've got these other things to get done. If you don't speak up sometime, respectfully, professionally, honestly, and say, I'm overwhelmed, I have 10 things right now, maybe your boss doesn't understand the magnitude of what they've asked because they're jumping from place to place. And maybe they're overwhelmed also. But sometimes you just have to speak up for yourself, and just say, hey, look, I'm overwhelmed. Can we get someone else? Can we get another department? Can we get another colleague? Can someone else help me with these tasks? Because I feel in advance I'm going to miss the deadline. Last but not least, and it ties back into the productivity, time management. Time management. Work your schedule, work your to-do list, allocate some time where block it off on your calendar, block it off on your schedule. Make sure you have some time to take a look at what you need to get done. Break it down to manageable bites where you can effectively start chipping away at it. Don't wait till the last day and say, I'm going to go in. I know some people like that. Some people get off on that stress or wait till the last minute and jumping in and do it. They're very, very successful doing it. Other people, they wait till the very last minute and they fail, they crash because waiting for somebody else to give you something, or your PC crashes, you accidentally delete all your work, or something always happens. So don't wait to the very last moment. Use time management as a friend. Make sure that you schedule out your day as best as you can. Schedule it out, and then tick off the things that you want to get done that day. Make sure you got an itemized list of what you need to get done every day. Maybe use Saturday morning as an overflow day to catch up on anything that you get done during the week, so you can have Sunday off and refresh. Maybe sometimes you have to do a couple things on Sunday, but basically you want to try to clear everything out so when you go to work Monday morning, it's all fresh. So in this video, I've given you 5 key things that you should look at to understand that you're overwhelmed at work. I've also given you 5 key things to do to keep from being overwhelmed at work. Communicate to your boss. Communicate to your manager. Make sure that you communicate how you feel and how you're progressing before you get into a situation where it begins to impact your performance. That can derail your career, can stop your momentum for your next promotion. You don't want to get to that situation. You want to communicate it effectively. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. 90% of people who look at my videos have not subscribed, so please take 2 seconds. Do it right now. 2 seconds. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It goes a very, very long way to the channel. Hey, look, investing in yourself is the first step to achieving your fullest potential. During our coaching calls, we work together to navigate some of these challenges and set achievable goals. We also create a roadmap for your development. This is your opportunity to gain focus, to gain clarity. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Book your coaching call now. Let's embark on a transformable journey together. Your future self will thank you. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.